Welcome back to the Speakverse Comedy Show. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Max, survivor of roommate disasters, emotional trauma, and one guy who thought deodorant was optional.
Oh, God. This episode is going to be chaotic. Today, we're talking about the worst roommates ever.
If you think your roommate is bad, trust me, we've met worse.
Okay, Max, let's start with your legendary food thief roommate. This man wasn't just stealing food, he had a system, right?
A system. Sophia, this man had a PhD in micro-stealing. He never took the whole food. He took just enough to make me doubt my sanity.
Like what? Give an example.
Okay, one time I bought a chocolate bar. The next day, one square was missing.
1 square. That's not stealing, that's psychological warfare.
Exactly. He wanted me confused. Like, did I eat that? Am I losing my memory? Am I stressed?
So he was basically gaslighting you with candy.
Yes. And then the milk incident. He didn't drink it. He took one sip. One sip.
That's crazy. Was he a scientist testing flavors?
I don't know. I confronted him one day and he said, I wasn't stealing it. I was checking the quality.
You should have told him, bro, you're not a food inspector.
Next time, I'll install a camera in the fridge.
All right, my turn. I once lived with someone who believed that 3 a.m. is the perfect time for a full wrestling match with the universe.
But what were the sounds? Describe them.
Okay, imagine this. Boom, bam, thud, arg. Every night, like he was auditioning for an action movie.
Maybe he was fighting ghosts.
If he was, the ghosts were winning. What was he actually doing? I asked him once, he said, I like to rearrange my furniture at night.
At night?
Yes, he said, the energy feels clearer after midnight.
That man isn't fighting ghosts, he is the ghost.
And one time at 4 a.m., I heard him moving his entire desk. Like, bro, I'm trying to sleep, not listen to your interior design journey.
You should have charged him rent and moving fee.
Okay.
Now let me tell you about Mr. Clean. This man cleaned like he was preparing the apartment for an alien inspection.
Some people just like a clean home.
No. He cleaned the table while I was eating. Do you understand the disrespect?
Describe the scene.
I'm sitting, eating cereal. He comes with a cloth, wipes around the bowl, wipes under the bowl, wipes the air above the bowl.
Stop. Not the air?
Yes! And when I sneezed, just one tiny sneeze, he grabbed disinfectant and sprayed it, like he was baptizing the apartment.
He probably thought you were patient zero.
Want to hear the craziest part? He's scheduled cleaning for 6 a.m. every Saturday.
No. That's illegal.
He vacuumed the floor at 6:02 a.m., Sophia. No one should hear a vacuum at that hour.
You didn't leave the apartment. The apartment left you. Okay, Max. This one is unbelievable, but 100% real. I had a roommate who slept with sunglasses on.
Why, though? Why?
He told me, I don't trust the moonlight. It watches people.
Bro thinks he's in a spy movie.
And every night he unplugged everything. The lamp, the fridge, the Wi-Fi, even the toaster.
The toaster? What threat does a toaster have?
He said it could send signals.
This man needs help. Not a roommate, a therapist, and a GPS to find reality.
One night, I walked past his room and he was whispering to his plants.
Talking to plants? Okay, that part is kind of cute.
He wasn't encouraging them, he was warning them.
Okay, never mind. He's from Jupiter.
Okay, before we finish the episode, let's learn some cool vocabulary from today's story.
Okay.
1. Micro-stealing. So this is a funny, made-up phrase I like to use. It basically means stealing tiny amounts of something. It's not an official word, but it sounds perfect for small, sneaky theft. Example, he wasn't stealing food, he was micro-stealing my happiness. 2. Warfare. Warfare normally means real fighting in a war, but we use it jokingly when a situation feels extremely dramatic or intense. Example, living with him was emotional warfare. 3. Confusion. Confusion is when you have no idea what's going on, like your brain is completely foggy. Example, one missing pizza slice left me in pure confusion. 4. Auditioning. To audition means trying out for a movie or a show. I used it as a joke because he was making so much noise, like he was trying to get a role in a superhero movie. Example, he sounded like he was auditioning for a superhero movie. 5. Reconsidering. Reconsidering means thinking again about your decisions because suddenly something feels wrong. Example, I started reconsidering my life choices after hearing furniture move at 4 a.m. 6. Obsession. Obsession means being overly focused on something to the point where it feels unhealthy or extreme. Example, his obsession with cleaning was unhealthy. 7. Alien inspection. This is just a funny phrase. It means a place is so clean it looks like aliens are arriving. Example, he cleaned the kitchen like aliens were arriving. 8. Patient zero. This comes from medical language. It's the first person in an infection. I used it as a joke after someone sneezed. Example, he looked at me like I was patient zero. 9. Unplugged everything. This means he removed every device from the electricity, not for safety, but because he was paranoid. Example, he unplugged everything to protect his thoughts. 10. Paranoia. Paranoia is when you believe something dangerous or suspicious is happening, even though it's not real. Example, sleeping with sunglasses definitely comes from paranoia. Micro-stealing. This is a funny, made-up phrase that means stealing tiny amounts of something. It's not a real word, but it sounds perfect for small, sneaky theft. Example, he wasn't stealing food, he was micro-stealing my happiness. Warfare. Warfare normally means serious fighting in a war, but I'm using it jokingly to describe an intense situation, especially with roommates. Example, living with him was emotional warfare. Confusion. Confusion means not understanding what's happening at all, total mental fog. Example, one missing pizza slice left me in pure confusion. Auditioning. To audition means to try out for a movie or a show. I used it as a joke because he was making so much noise, like he was trying to land a role in a superhero film. Example, he sounded like he was auditioning for a superhero movie. Reconsidering. Reconsidering means thinking again about your decisions because something suddenly feels wrong. Example, I started reconsidering my life choices after hearing furniture move at 4 a.m. Obsession. Obsession means being overly focused on something, way too extreme. Example, his obsession with cleaning was unhealthy. Alien inspection. This is another funny phrase, meaning something is extremely clean, like it's ready for aliens to come and check it. Example, he cleaned the kitchen like aliens were arriving. Patient zero. This comes from medical language, the first person to start an infection. I used it jokingly after someone sneezed. Example, he looked at me like I was patient zero. Unplugged everything. This means removing every device from the electricity. Usually it's for safety, but in this story, he did it out of pure paranoia. Example, he unplugged everything to protect his thoughts. Paranoia. Paranoia means thinking something dangerous or suspicious is happening, even when it's not real. Example, sleeping with sunglasses definitely comes from paranoia. That's it. Now let's go to part 2, useful expressions from the episode.
1. This man had a system. meaning he wasn't doing things randomly, he actually had a plan. Example, this man had a system for stealing food. 2. Mental chaos, meaning your brain is all over the place, confused, shocked, overwhelmed. Example, one sip of milk created mental chaos. 3. Interior design journey, meaning a dramatic, funny way to say someone keeps moving furniture around non-stop. Example, I didn't sign up for his interior design journey. 4. The disrespect, meaning a dramatic way to express that something was rude or unbelievable. Example, he cleaned while I was eating. The disrespect. 5. Baptize the apartment, meaning spraying so much disinfectant that it feels like you're blessing the place. Example, he sneezed once and I baptized the apartment. 6. From another planet, meaning someone is acting extremely weird or unusual. Example, that roommate was from another planet. 7. Choose wisely, meaning be careful and thoughtful when making a decision. Example, choose your roommates wisely. 8. Survivor energy, meaning you've been through tough situations and now it's funny. Example, we all have survivor energy after living with crazy roommates. 9. Pure chaos mode, meaning everything is out of control and messy. Example, the apartment went into pure chaos mode. 10. Emotionally damaged, meaning a humorous exaggeration, meaning something stressed you out or hurt your feelings. Example, I'm emotionally damaged by my past roommates.
And that's it for today's Speak Verse comedy show. If you've ever survived a terrible roommate, congrats, you're stronger than us.
And if you are the terrible roommate, we love you, but please, do better.
Follow the podcast, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who needs a good laugh.
See you next time. And remember, choose your roommates like you choose tacos, not the cheapest ones.
Bye, everyone!